An accused terrorist is in custody after trying to blow up a Dallas skyscraper. Now that building might be a pile of rubble had they not intervened.
And a Central Texas police force is reviewing a successful prostitution sting this morning. How the accused hookers are off the streets.
Plus, First Alert meteorologist Olga Breeze has your weather on the 5's forecast every 10 minutes. What kind of weather we can expect for our weekend. The early edition starts right now.
Breaking news, breaking stories, tracking storms. This is Good Morning Texas, early edition.
Good morning, it's 5:30 on your Friday morning, September 25th. You're tuned in to the early edition. I'm Seth Kovar.
And I'm Lauren Corner. We're joined now by First Alert meteorologist Olga Breeze. Definitely a very cool morning. I'm dressed in a turtleneck and we're dressed for cooler
sweater weather. This is my
gear.
first sweater of the season, so I'm kind of happy today. Not yet time for gloves and boots and all that other stuff, but we are a little bit chilly this morning. Mainly cloudy skies across our southern zones, partly cloudy skies from our Waco Eagle Eye, and cool temperatures, most of us sitting in the 50s. Middle 50s for Killeen and Temple, upper 50s across Waco, and we're going to keep our winds out of the north for today, but that's going to change as that warm front lifts up from the south. It's going to pull in some warmer air, and you can expect some good temperatures as we head into the weekend.
I like the sound of that. A nice weekend. Thank you, Olga. Well, topping our news this morning, federal prosecutors say they've arrested a man who tried to bomb a downtown Dallas skyscraper yesterday. Hossam Mar Hussein Smati thought he was working with terrorists, but the men were actually undercover FBI agents that had been following him for months. The undercover agents finally got the evidence they wanted yesterday when they gave Smati a fake bomb. Well, they say he put it in an SUV and parked under Fountain Place, a 60-story glass office tower in Dallas. According to the FBI, he tried to blow up the fake bomb, and that's when they arrested him.
And it turns out Smati is from Central Texas. He worked at a gas station in Italy about 50 miles north of Waco and lived at a mobile home in a dome village up Interstate 35. Good Morning Texas' Ian Cole spoke with some of Smati's friends in his hometown, and they say they did not suspect anything was wrong until recently.
Hossam Hussein Smati, or Sam as his friends call him, was arrested by the FBI Thursday after attempting to use a weapon of mass destruction.
Sam wasn't that kind of person. Sam was nice and caring and everything else, not a terrorist.
Kelly Hines has been friends with Smati for a year and a half. She worked with him at a local gas station and even shared a phone plan with him because Smati didn't have a Social Security card.
I hung out with Sam almost every day for a long time, and he never seemed anything like that.
Hines didn't suspect anything was wrong until a couple months ago, where Smati started hanging out with different people. She says he also purchased a gun and distanced himself from friends.
I just saw him when I got my phone bill money.
Then he pretty much stopped calling, stopped coming over, everything like that. We really haven't seen him ever since then.
Even then, Smati's neighbors and friends never connected his behavior with a plan to destroy this building in Dallas.
He never really seemed like he could really do something like that, or he had the willpower to do something like that.
For Good Morning Texas, I'm Ian Cole.
The Dallas terror plot is only one of several attempted bombings that the FBI says they've busted around the country this week. An Afghani immigrant who was arrested in Denver last week is now charged with possessing ingredients for homemade bombs. Detectives say Najibullah Zazi had an al-Qaeda bomb recipe on his home computer, and they believe he was planning to blow up commuter trains in New York City. And in Springfield, Illinois, police say Michael Fenton, also known as Talib Islam, was trying to blow up the federal courthouse there on Wednesday. According to police, Fenton drove a van he believed was carrying nearly a ton of explosives and parked it in front of the courthouse. But it was a sting operation. The explosives were fake, just like the Dallas situation. Fenton was immediately arrested.
A murder is rocking the small Bosque County town of Clifton, about 35 miles northwest of Waco. Now 5 people, including 2 juveniles, are under arrest, all of them accused of killing Arturo Chavez. Police say Chavez was shot Wednesday night in Clifton's Doll Park. The local police, along with Texas Rangers and state troopers, made the arrests yesterday. Until now, they say there's never been any major problems at this park.
To my knowledge, this is the second murder we've had in about 12 years. So this is highly unlikely for us in Clifton to have a murder. We have had some small issues at that park before, but nothing major.
3 people in their 20s are charged with capital murder in the shooting. They're Angelica Nieto, Jennifer Dunn, and Pedro Ramirez. Police are also charging a 14-year-old boy and a 16-year-old girl for Chavez's death.
And now, weather on the 5s.
You'll want a jacket as you step out this morning. Temperatures in the 50s, even these lower 50s from Brownwood through Hamilton in toward areas like Gatesville, Killeen, and Temple. 55, slightly warmer, a little bit for Waco and for Corsicana. Looking at into lower 60s across much of the Brazos Valley. We're going to keep our winds fairly calm to light this morning. Humidity values are elevated, but those will be going down through midday and late day as we start to clear out just a little bit of our cloud.